Ladies and gentlemen, we are here today because of Jack, right? Jack asked me, hey, my guy, sorry to bug you. No one really does enhancements over here in Australia. I want to get into it, but I'm not sure what to do or what to buy. Any chance you can give me a quick rundown or make a video on it? Now, Jack, you want to make sure you get a nice, solid foundation of a lineup before, whenever these enhancements come off, you still want their lineup to be nice and crisp as possible. Now, the supplies you're going to need is some hairspray, some enhancements, right? You're also going to need your favorite trimmer, a little bit of alcohol to clean the skin. You're going to want some fibers, and you're going to want a card like what I'm using right now. This green card that I'm using, it is a Sean Cuts Hair with 245 color enhancement card. I like to use this card. Some people use business cards and stuff like that. I like this one because it's reusable and it has, that kind of round bit on the sides, has that corner for C cups and stuff, right? And when you're doing this enhancement, one thing you want to figure out is what enhancement style you like. Whenever you're looking at these haircut pictures on Instagram, when people enhance, what type of style do you kind of naturally draw to that you like? And what kind of styles are there, right? So some people like to do them really, really bold, really, really enhanced. I kind of make jokes about it, like they look like a Sharpie, like they're the model for a Sharpie commercial. The style that I like is something that looks natural, right? Something that does look enhanced, but looks natural, looks crisp, and looks like it belongs and really blends into the haircut, right? So that's why you see me putting majority of the work that I'm doing into the corners. You see me kind of spraying around the corners so it can blend into the rest of the haircut. You see me spraying a little bit into the middle, and the reason why is because I want it to blend into the haircut. I want it to blend into these other areas, but the front, the middle kind of center of his lineup is already pretty strong by default, so I don't have to put in too much work right there. Now, if you're not the best at enhancements, right, because you're newer, you're still trying it out, one thing that you can do is just offer them to your clients, right? And tell them, hey, worst case scenario, if you don't like it, we can always wipe it off, right? Like, it's not like a permanent tattoo, right? You still have a nice hairline underneath. I just want to take your haircut to the next level. If you would really let me try it, I think you might like it. You go ahead and you put it on there, and if they don't like it, wipe it off. It is what it is, but at least you got the reps, at least you got the practice, right? You can see on this right area, I actually oversprayed a little bit, and that happens sometimes, and that's okay, right? So what you do is you take a little bit of alcohol, you just kind of brush it out, and just go ahead and put your enhancements right back there in the area. Now, the enhancements and the fibers that I'm using do come from 245. I use the black and brown no drip, and then I actually use the mocha fibers. The mocha is kind of like a black and brown, and I like those because they set really naturally. Now, what you see me doing here is taking some hairspray, and I'm going to spray a base coat of hairspray, spray some fibers, and then at the end I'm going to spray another coat of hairspray. This is a sandwich technique that I learned from S-Craft Blends, and I love how his enhancement work comes out. So this kind of style is derived from him specifically. Now, the same thing, you want to blend this into the rest of the haircut. So you see me not really keeping, the fiber applicator in the same place. I'm really working to spread this out. Now, something that is super, super important is that you're continuing to line your client up through the process. This is this final coat of hairspray that you see me putting on, right? You see me drying it, locking it in. I'm making sure to hit the cold shot button on my hair dryer just to make sure to lock this in and not make the skin sweat or nothing like that. Now, I continue to line my client up just to take off the excess, right? This is where that extra crispiness comes in. It's because you're lining up the excess that has kind of fell onto your forehead just to take it to the next level. Now, if your trims are very, very sharp, you want to be careful. You lining somebody up this many times and putting the trimmer blade on their skin a lot can irritate their skin if your trimmers are really sharp. So, either dial back the pressure or just be aware of what you're using. Because usually to take off these fibers and take off this hairspray, you do need a sharp trimmer. So just make sure that your pressure is adequate to, the amount of lining that you're going to be doing. Now, some people hate on enhancements. Obviously, I'm not one of them. I do think it's important to have a nice solid cut under the enhancements, but I think enhancements just take you to the next level. I think they widen out your skill set, and I think that they are really, really awesome, and I think they really, really make, clients happy, and at the end of the day, this is what it's about. Now, this is one of the final steps is you actually go ahead and you grab your straight razor, and you're going to start to kind of clean up the skin of all of that extra hairspray and fibers. And right now, what you're doing is you're creating a level of contrast within your haircut. And you're going to see that top line just get crispier and darker because I'm simply making the skin around it lighter and cleaner. Now with clean skin, these enhancements do stay longer. The no drip does last longer than the fibers. The fibers are probably going to come off with the first shower, as soon as water hits them, but the enhancements or the no drip under it do last longer. It can last, I tell my clients anywhere from 2 to 3 days. Just try not to touch the skin too much. It is designed for the skin, so how it comes off is just kind of like with dead skin. Just over kind of time, it'll blend out, but it can last a while. It's not going to rub off on your pillow or nothing. That's why I like the 245 enhancements. If you guys want to get them, there is a discount code in the description. I really like their products, and you can too. You can try them out with a little discount code. So now it is very, very, very important to check your work, guys. So you can see I didn't love how this hairline looked. You might not see an issue with it, but I saw an issue when it came to the corners, right? The corners looked a little bit off. So what I'm going to actually do is go ahead and just tap at that right corner a little bit just to adjust it, just to get it right where I want it. But you can see, right, like I feel like, if you're looking for this angle, the enhancements blend in pretty well to the rest of his haircut. And that is my exact goal. I don't want it to look, fake or too sharpy or anything. Obviously, we can always get better. But this is the haircut, guys. This is the enhancements. He really likes them. He gets them every single time on his haircut. So if you guys have any requests or questions, shoot me a DM on Instagram, or go ahead and shoot it in the comment section, guys. Like I said, I want this channel to be real barber education. Like, this is really the stuff that I do on a day-to-day basis, guys. I am in the trenches, really striving to continue to build my clientele and just to share the lessons that I'm learning. And I will see y'all on the next video, guys. Take it easy and God bless.